Remember to turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video. They say life is a test, but where's the tutor for me? This video has been a long time coming. Triggered Senpai is a menace that must be stopped. I had to stop working with him because of all his toxic behavior, and in this video, I will be exposing the monster that he is. Be warned, because this video includes theft, racism, SA, and more. Sadly, this will be yet another drama video going up on my channel. We first met when he commented on my channel and invited me onto one of his streams. I thought it was suspicious that someone with a channel 4 times the size of mine would go out of his way to work with me, but my suspicions were confirmed when I arrived on his stream. It was such a dreadful experience. He had the audacity to be a friendly and hospitable host and even told me I could swear if I wanted to. How dare he be so polite and invite me back to several streams in the future? I was joking and laughing, but all of that was a mask to hide the pain deep down inside. You might be asking why I kept coming back to such a sociopath, but I felt like that was the bullet that I had to bite to grow my channel. We continued to talk over Discord and even joined each other's servers, but his next dastardly deed was recording me without permission. Sometimes we would hop in voice chat and have conversations, but he'd secretly record me without my consent. Here's a clip. Hey, you're Triggered. Yes, sir. How much would it take for you to look at anime girl's eyelashes? Like just the eyelashes. Her eyelashes? Yeah, man. Shoot, I do that for free. No way, man. Yup. Also, One Piece is my favorite anime and manga. As you can see, he recorded our private conversations without my consent. He also sent his spies from his secret Black Ops Blackbriar Greyman server, an elite squad of Discord users, into my server to spy on our voice chats and report to him. Oh wait, wrong person. But that's not all. He also stole the thumbnail for his Black Clover video discussing its popularity on Crunchyroll. Can you believe this, man? He took someone else's thumbnail without permission, added some text over it, and called it his own. What kind of psychopath does that? Thankfully, a bunch of people on Twitter called it out. No wonder Twitter and Broku hate him. One thing that we got along over was our disdain for Chainsaw Man, but Triggered was always envious of my status as the #1 Chainsaw Man hater. I had more videos slamming the story, and even recently finished my critique of part 1. He hated it because he wanted to be the #1 hater of every popular anime in existence, including Villain Saga, Black Clover, Hero Academia, Rent a Girlfriend, DBZ, Dress Up Darling, and every other anime under the sun. Except for One Piece, because as he said himself, that's his favorite. This jealousy showed up whenever Asa, now Lhasa, was brought up. He knew Asa was my girl, but every time the subject came up, he would intentionally make fun of her and say such horrid things like, Genji's gonna grow in her. Here's the proof of that.
I'm telling you what's happening. He's gonna go balls deep in your
Bro, stop it.
Chick, fam.
Why would you tell me that?
Now when Denji fuck your chick, then what you gonna do?
No, stop it. If he has to smash Asa.
He's gonna grow inside of Asa. That's what's gonna happen.
He knew I didn't want Asa to cheat on me, but he kept speaking it into existence. And now, both Lhasa and Loru have cheated on me for Lenji, and I had to drop her off on the streets, where she belongs. He was also insecure that he didn't have a waifu, and all he could get were 3D women. This type of insecurity is a characteristic of psychopaths. It only gets worse from here. In all of his appearances in stream-like videos, he's constantly saying the N-word, a racist slur against African Americans that would bring any black person to tears just from hearing it. He knows how much black people hate this word and definitely don't use it, but he still uses it anyway. And what's worse is that when he sent a picture of himself in my Discord server, he was white, making his use of the N-word far more spiteful. He looked like a white Russell Westbrook. In one of his streams, he was talking about how to get 360 waves, but the kind of waves he really meant are the ones that Sabo from One Piece has, his favorite anime. The next offense doesn't involve me, but is far worse. In his Discord, he has mods like any other person, but he has an evil trial that he forces people to go through in order to reach that rank. When I was there, he forced a person to record himself reading all of Metamorphosis, aka 177013, and post it on the Discord for everyone's amusement. He argued that the person did it of his own will, and he just promoted him to award him for the stunt. But that still promotes that kind of horrendous behavior, if it's even true. His next sin is when he asked a girl for nudes. That's right, because Triggered was so bad at bagging 2D girls, he went to an anime VTuber's DMs and asked her for nudes. Because this VTuber was a member of his server, he had a power dynamic over her. The girl's career was under 18 years, so she was underaged. Take that as you will. Speaking of underaged, Triggered Senpai, without consent, had sex with an underaged body pillow. I went to his house once and opened his closet while he wasn't around. In there was a body pillow. In there was a body pillow of Urza chained down. I asked her if she was okay because she was crying in the corner. She told me how she was only made a year ago and how Triggered has his way with her every night. I wanted to free her, but I heard Triggered coming back, so I had to abandon her. This next one is the most egregious. I'm holding back tears thinking of this. Remember when I dumped Lhasa and found myself a fine winter waifu? Her name was Yuki Onna from Inspector. I even made a public post declaring her as my new waifu, and it's in my most recent video of Lhasa as well. You know what Trigger did? Well, while he was streaming, he momentarily exposed himself. He had multiple tabs open that were shown for less than a second, but I paused the stream to look up one of the suspicious looking links. And you know what I found? A deep fake hentai site. The hentai he had pulled up was Vampire Vixen, but Yuki Onna's face was deep faked onto the female lead. That's right. Triggered Senpai was wanking it to a hentai with one of his friend's wives deep faked onto the face of the character. Can you believe that? I can't even trust him anymore. So, Triggered Senpai is a manipulative, psychopathic, untrustworthy, envious, racist, grooming, thumbnail stealer, thumbnail stealer. All of this is why I can't work with that monster anymore. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.